Good morning, children. A very warm welcome to our remote learning. I'm Shailaja from Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College. Today's subject English Grammar, Class 6th, Lesson 18th. Topic WH questions and polar yes no questions. Video number 47. Let's get started, children. WH questions and polar questions. They are also called as yes no questions, children. Now, WH questions, they begin with WH words and ask for some information and expect some information about it. So they always end with a question mark. They always end with the question mark. Now, what are the WH words? They are why, where, which, whose, whom, who, when, what, and how. How is also used as asking WH questions. Let's see the examples. First one, why are you not going for the picnic? Where is your pet dog? Which is the way to school? Whose bags are those? Whom should we talk to? Whom? Who is that man in the blue shirt? When did they leave for the picnic? What is his name? How is your health now? So all the WH underlined words, they are the WH words or they are the question words. Okay, they are the questions, asking questions and require and expect some information about the question asked. What are polar questions, children? Polar questions are the ones in which the expected answer is the equivalent of yes or no. They are also called as yes no questions. And these questions begin with an auxiliary and end with a question mark. Examples. Did she wash the clothes? Yes or no. Are you going for the picnic? Yes or no. Will you come to the doctor with me? Yes or no. Have you eaten the apple? Yes or no. So all the sentences have started with auxiliary and ended with a question mark and giving you yes or no answers. So these are polar questions. Now, what are the basic rules for framing questions? In a question, the auxiliary verb normally comes before the subject. Look at the examples now. Why are you smiling? It's not why you're smiling because the auxiliary verb will come before the subject. So are is coming before the subject you. So this is the right answer, right way of forming the question, framing the question. Second one, how much does this phone cost? It's not how much this phone does cost. No, it. I told you that in a question, the auxiliary verb comes before the subject. So this phone is the subject and auxiliary verb comes before the subject. So does came before the subject, this phone. Clear, children? If there is no auxiliary verb, we use do, does, or did to form a question. Look at the examples. Do you know him? Do. Isn't there's no auxiliary verb. So we are using do. And how do you ask this question? It is not you know him. It is do you know him? And next, what does horrific means? Does. Okay? Does we used in the sentence. And it is not what horrific means. As there is no auxiliary verbs, we used do and does. Now, in a question, only the auxiliary verb comes before the subject, not the whole verb. Okay? Is your sister coming tomorrow? Is the only auxiliary verb. It is not is coming your sister tomorrow. That is not the way to ask a question. When was this discovery made? Was helping verb. It is not when was made this discovery. Look at the next one. WH questions are asked to get specific information. the question words used are different. So we use different question words to get different answers. So it has to, what do you ask the question, the same answer you'll be getting. Okay, the matching answer you will be getting. Look at the examples. Who wore a blue dress? So Rita wore a blue dress. Who is that? Wore Rita. So this is the right answer for the question who. Did you understand, children? Next, what did Rita wear? What did she wear? A blue dress. That is the correct answer to question what. When did Amar reach Pune? Amar reached Pune yesterday. When? It's telling you about the time. When? Yesterday. Who reached Pune yesterday? Who reached Pune yesterday, children? Amar reached Pune yesterday. So, Amar is the right answer to the question asked who. Clear, children? Thus, the WH questions can be framed in the following manner. Look at the table on the screen. First, WH word, then auxiliary verb, then the subject, then rest of the sentence. So, what have they planned for the party? So, which is the auxiliary verb here? Have. And which is the WH word? What. And which is the subject? They. Rest of the sentence, planned for the party. Second one. Which is the WH word in the second one? Auxiliary and the subject. So, where was this book? Was is the auxiliary, where is the WH word, and this book is the subject. There is nothing in the rest of the sentence but. Now, when does the magician arrive? When is the WH word, does is the auxiliary verb, and the magician is the subject, and arrive is the rest of the sentence. Whom will we search for first? So, whom, WH word, will is the auxiliary verb, and subject is we, and search for first. Hope you understood this, children. Now, revise the topic and complete the exercises of page number 56 and 57. So, until our next session, happy learning. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.